The miracle you've been waiting for begins right now. This video carries something your heart has needed ever since that day you cried alone in your room, thinking nobody understood you. Something big is happening right now, not in the far-off future, but starting today. This time is all about how my perfect timing fits right in with your one-of-a-kind journey. You felt it, right? There's this deep feeling inside, a quiet sense that something big is just around the corner. I've already declared my win. What was meant to hold you back, I've turned into a solid support for your well-being. I'm just so thrilled it feels like I've won big time. This means your breakthrough is already underway. What you did today might have felt small, maybe even a bit overlooked. To me, it felt really powerful, almost like a strong echo. I got it, and I was so excited. That echo was like a shout of victory, showing that the enemy's plans have fallen apart, and you're all set to move ahead without any worries. My view is a bit different from what everyone else thinks, my dear child. Where you see weakness, I see strength. While you might see a small start, I can already picture something much bigger ahead. When you share a quiet request and open up, I see a strength powerful enough to move mountains. You know, sometimes a small act of goodness can really make a difference for years to come. I just wanted to share how happy I felt about you today. You really went above and beyond just getting through another day. You held your ground even when it looked like everything was about to fall apart. You decided to chime in when everyone else was quiet. You kept going even when fear tried to hold you back. Making that choice to obey, even if it felt a bit delicate, really brought me a deep sense of joy. Your ongoing presence really speaks volumes. Your opponent put together a plan aimed at silencing your prayers, dampening your hope, and making you feel like I had abandoned you. But here you are, still breathing, looking for answers, and tuning in to what I have to say. That's a pretty significant win on its own. Every breath you take speaks volumes. The plan that the opposition had against me didn't work out. Every new day you welcome, every moment you choose to trust. Even when it stumbles, I can't help but feel joy as your opponent faces yet another loss. Your life isn't just about getting by, my dear. It's pretty obvious that my hand is still holding on to you. And if the opponent couldn't get rid of you yesterday, just think about how worried they must be now. I'm really excited about what I'm getting ready to share tomorrow. You know, it's really important not to overlook those small acts of obedience. They can make a bigger difference than we might think. My values are different from those of the world. People really love to celebrate public achievements and recognition, but I really appreciate what stays in the shadows. A soft prayer spoken in a personal space. Forgiveness given without anyone else around. The personal sacrifice that took a lot from you but didn't get any public recognition. Every hidden action is always noted down. Every single one chips away at the grip of darkness. I've already replied. I'm already feeling the joy all around me. That joy really shows that things have turned around. If you could see what happens in the unseen realms, you'd never have any doubts again. The current is changing. I'm really excited to let you know that my favor is heading straight your way. Your opponent really took the time to analyze your moves, laid out traps for your moments of doubt, and counted on your fatigue. But today, you changed things up. You shared even when you didn't have much to spare. You really held it together when everyone thought things were about to fall apart. You chose to speak up when staying quiet seemed like the easier option. It felt like a competition where the opponent was sure they had it in the bag. Your surprise move completely changed his whole game plan. I was really happy because I noticed something the opponent never saw coming. I'm not looking for any big gestures, my dear. I really value trust. I really connect with genuine intentions. I go with what's real. A genuine private affirmation carries more weight than a bunch of hollow statements. Being true to yourself in private means so much more than a bunch of showy gestures in public. Noisy distractions don't get to me. I really appreciate depth. Today, you really showed that there's a lot of depth in you. Maybe you feel like you're not getting the attention you deserve. Maybe you think you're just getting through it, but hanging in there really matters. Enduring really shows a lot, doesn't it? With every breath you take, it's like saying, I'm here. With every step you take, it's like a quiet voice says, the enemy's plan to bring me down has totally flopped. I really admire how you keep going, and it makes me so happy to see your strong spirit shine through. What was out to get you has been taken down. Your journey is really just one big win, isn't it? But I'm sharing even more, my dear child. This time isn't just about getting through anymore. It's all about moving ahead quickly. When my joy rings out, it's more than just happiness. That's a pretty clear signal. The path ahead is getting ready to bring you the fulfillment you've been looking for, and it all started with your trusting affirmation today. My joy is pretty unique. It's not just some light-hearted fun. It's a sacred victory, deep insight, and a straightforward statement. When I'm feeling joyful, I'm not just responding. I'm here to share some news. That sound really rattles the hidden places. It shows that the vibe around your life has already changed. I'm really happy for you today. It feels like your life story has taken a whole new turn. My dear, just know that holding on can be way more powerful than you think. You sometimes downplay your persistence, thinking of it as a weakness, but sticking it out really shows your strength. Every time you take a breath, you're pushing back against the plans of darkness. You've weathered the storms that were meant to take you down. You made your way through nights that seemed meant to wear you down. And here you are, still hanging in there and looking for me. Don't call that small. I like to think of it as a win. Every new daybreak gives a little nudge to the unseen. They tried to pull something on me, but it didn't work out. My dear, just take a moment to understand this important truth. I really appreciate the very first step, not just the final achievement. It's all about the journey, right? While the world might be looking for accolades and cheers, I find joy in seeing you just keep pushing ahead. That careful act of following through had a lot of power behind it. I was so happy because I could see just how much this one step would take you forward. People tend to appreciate what they can see. People often talk about what they can measure, but I really value the things that are more mysterious. Sometimes, a sacrifice that goes unnoticed can lead to amazing blessings down the line. Don't underestimate what's hidden, because I really highlight what others tend to miss. A little act of trust, though it might seem small, creates a ripple effect that goes way beyond what you can notice. Your choice today was truly a faithful one. Even though it seemed ordinary, I saw how far its influence stretched over time. What looked like a small thing has already changed what was kept out of sight. I'm really feeling a sense of peace now, knowing that those tough times are behind us, my child. As you tune into my voice, just imagine angels all around you. Heaven's keeping an eye on how you react. The invisible kingdom is tracking where you are. This meeting is something special. It's such a special moment. I'd love for you to stick around and check out what I've got ready for you. Hey, I need you to get something straight right now. You're about to kick off your transformation journey. This is the start of an exciting new chapter in your life. The door highlighted how significant this moment is. Your wait was worth it. I witnessed all those nights filled with pain, every thought that whispered for you to throw in the towel. I noticed that little spark inside you that still flickers, even if it's not very bright. I've decided to nurture that spark until it shines brightly once more. Keep your heart close. Stay focused. Just keep your eyes on it. This is our meeting together. Here's your answer. Accepting this word will change your life in ways you can't imagine. Lots of folks have been on the lookout for signs, but guess what? You're the one who gets to hear my voice straight from the source. This is the sign, right? Here's the proof that I care about you. This is the moment that changes it all. So, I'm asking you now to go ahead and confirm your faith. Don't underestimate how impactful a simple act of faith can be. When you put these words down with genuine intent, you're making a statement to the unseen world, showing your belief, and trust me, that statement won't be ignored. The spiritual world is listening to what you say, and when you show obedience in this little act, it can lead to bigger opportunities. I'm right here with you, my dear son, my dear daughter. I've called you by name, and now I want to share something with you. This is just the start. Take a deep breath because the skies are wide open for you. This sound you're hearing isn't just a coincidence. It's all about fulfilling a higher purpose. Stay tuned to what I'm saying, because I've already started something that could really shift the course of your life. I'm aware of your most hidden secrets. I notice the tears that fell when no one else was there. I can sense the quiet sighs from your heart, even when you thought no one was around to hear them. I get it. Those nights can be tough when you have so many questions and no answers in sight. When you felt all alone, wondering why I hadn't said anything. But I never kept quiet. I've always been right here, keeping an eye on you with so much love, just waiting for the perfect moment to talk to you openly and honestly. You might have thought my silence meant I was gone, but really, I was just getting ready. Even though it might have looked like I wasn't really focused, I was actually working on your faith, helping you grow, and getting you ready to be stronger for this moment. So, you get that it's not just a coincidence that you're here. This moment didn't just happen by chance. It was picked out with care up in the heavens. This message you're getting right now is something special. It's like a beautiful gesture, a wave of love just for you. I noticed you were looking for comfort in what others say, but it seems like you didn't find the answers you were hoping for. You attempted to fill that void with temporary things, but it just seemed to make the emptiness feel even bigger. I noticed you during those tough times when the pain seemed too much to bear, but you still managed to look up and seek a sign. I noticed your heart quietly speaking in the stillness. I noticed you seemed a bit worn out. I noticed that your soul seemed ready to throw in the towel. I just want you to know that every little detail of your journey was recorded for me. I noticed everything, each tear that slipped down silently, every prayer you couldn't voice, every cry that went unnoticed by those around you. I'm here to finally speak up. I'm here to let you know that I won't forget any of your cries. I'm the one who talks, shares insights, and brings about change. As you hear me speak, the spiritual world starts to align in your favor. The chains that held you are beginning to break free. The doors that were closed start to swing open, and the walls that held you back begin to crumble. My voice is unlike any human voice. My voice is like fire that burns bright, like water that cleanses, and like wind that refreshes. Go ahead and open your heart now. Don't let doubt steal this moment from you. I'm planting seeds of life in you. If you welcome them with an open heart, they'll flourish and bring about changes that can really transform your life. This word can bring back what you thought was gone, help you stand tall after a fall, and mend the hurts that linger. When I talk to you, it feels like my spirit is on the move, touching those hidden parts of your heart that you might not even know are there. I get it. There have been moments when you felt like nobody really saw what you were going through. I always kept my eyes on you. Even when you thought you were hiding from everyone, I was always there, just around you. I was there for you when you were feeling lonely. I was there to support you when you felt like you couldn't go on. I was there for you when you just couldn't go on any longer. I just want to share that I've always been right here, ready to show you something new. I was always pretty close. I'm ready to finally speak up now. It's time for me to share something important with you. You were never forgotten or left behind. From the very start, you were loved and chosen, even before the world came into being. I was always right there with you, every single day. Even when you couldn't see me, I was right there with you. Even when it was hard to get, I was still putting in the effort. Even when you had your doubts, I stayed true. So really, don't brush these words off. This is my voice. This is my call. You know, if you hear it now, just don't look away. I've got something fresh for you to try out in your life. I've got some promises to keep, journeys to embark on, and a few miracles to create. Share this moment with others. The voice that has shattered the silence in your heart should also connect with those who are eagerly waiting to hear something. Lots of people are looking for answers, and you could be the one to share this message with them. Pass this video along so others can experience this amazing moment as well. When you decide to share, You're joining in on my work. You're helping others discover hope and healing, allowing the same power that's moving you to touch their lives, too. I'm here. I'm chatting with you. I'm here to confirm that I'll be there. Think of this word as a spark that brings your faith back to life. Keep your ears open because there's more to come beyond what you're hearing. You're just starting out on a journey that's going to change everything for you. Keep your heart open. Don't let that flame I just ignited in you go out. Just keep listening. Keep the faith, because I've got so much more to share with you. I'm reaching out to you because I know you've been in situations like this before and sometimes let them slip away. Lots of people have listened to me during times like these, but they probably just saw it as a fleeting emotion, another video, just another message in the mix. I guess I overlooked what I mentioned and they ended up missing out on the new thing I had set up for them. I really hope those things don't happen to you. I really want you to take a moment and realize that this is God reaching out to you. Please don't underestimate this. Don't just see it as another piece of content. These words come from me. I'm the one who made the heavens and the earth. So, I've decided to dedicate this time just to you. This isn't something to brush off. In the spiritual realm, this moment is really big, important, and can change your life. My words always hold weight, and I stand by my promises. Everything I say has a lasting meaning. I get that your mind might be second-guessing things. Sometimes it feels like the enemy is just whispering that it's all a coincidence or just your imagination. But trust me, it's real. It's my voice reaching out to you. It's like my spirit is reaching out to your heart. Notice the difference. Take a moment to appreciate the calmness around you, even when you're facing tough times. Notice that warm feeling in your chest. That's just me letting you know I'm right here with you. This is the sign you were looking for. Looks like you've been looking for some reassurance, and here it is. I heard you were looking for an answer, so I decided to come by and share it with you myself. Don't doubt it. Don't let your mind take away what your heart already understands. Hang tight. I've got more to share with you. We're just getting started on a meaningful chat that could really shift the course of your life. I've got some blessings ready for you that you just can't see yet. I've already started some things that you might not completely get yet. I've already shifted some hidden pieces to turn the impossible into something real, but you really have to stay. Keep your heart open. Try not to let other voices pull your attention away. Just wait for the right moment to make your move. No need to explain yourself. Your transformation will really show itself. Your happiness will show just how faithful I am. You've shed so many tears on that chilly ground. I'm about to bring a smile to your face beneath the wide open sky. It's not only going to be about the good things that come from outside. You'll feel a deep sense of peace in your soul. You'll get a good night's sleep. Time to wake up with some light. Walk with a light that shines from inside you. When I help you heal from within, it shows on the outside for everyone to see. And you, who once felt small, will go on to inspire giants. If you ever felt like you weren't making a difference, just know that you can actually be a force for change. It's really not about what you can do. It's all about what I can achieve with the help of those who allow me to contribute. Thanks for giving me access. Despite your fears and doubts, you still chose to open your heart. So, since you did that, I decided to come in. Now that I'm here, I'm not just going to drop by. I'm going to stick around. I'm going to take charge. I'll get everything sorted out. I'm going to bring some order to the chaos. I'll fix what's been out of place. I'll shine a light in places that were once dark. Your home is going to be a peaceful haven. Your mind will feel like a cozy retreat. Your life is going to show that promises can be kept. I always follow through on what I say. If I start something, you can bet I'll see it through to the end. What's yours is yours, and no one can take that away from you. All right, take a deep breath. Just feel it. Give in. From now on, you won't be walking alone anymore. I'll walk with you. Even if the days ahead throw some challenges our way, they'll also be filled with unexpected blessings. Just take it easy and don't stress about figuring everything out. Just have faith. Whenever doubt creeps in, just hold on to this moment, this voice, this sense of peace. You've been chosen, set apart, loved, and now you're being lifted up. Guess who I sent to keep an eye on you this week? Miguel Aranjo, my brave archangel warrior. While you were catching some sleep, probably thinking everything was just the same, he was out there fighting a battle. As you were saying, "Wow, I really can't handle this any longer," Miguel was quietly raising his sword, severing ties, cutting through sentences, and shattering any curses aimed at you. You probably didn't even realize it, but there was a whole battle in heaven just for you. You're something special. You've got a promise to keep. You hold your fate in your hands, and that's why your presence really shakes things up. Hey, there's no need to worry. When hell breaks loose, it just means heaven is already on the move. Do you have any idea what Miguel is up to at the moment? He's making sure the way is clear for my glory to get to you. He's finding ways through where you thought there were only barriers. He's freeing himself from chains you thought would always hold him down. Have you ever felt like you were all by yourself, with no one in your corner? Even when you felt like you were praying by yourself, your voice was echoing in heaven. Even though you mentioned, "I have no strength," Miguel chimed in. "But I do, and I'm here by the Lord's command." Did you know that you've had angels looking out for you all along, even if you didn't notice it? That morning, even though it seemed like everything was falling apart, you still got up and headed out of the house. You probably figured it was just another rough day, but it was all about keeping safe. It felt like a breath of fresh air. Miguel has already moved ahead of you. Do you really believe you don't matter? You're worth the effort of celestial forces. I'm your father, and you know, a dad can't just sit around when his kid is upset. I'll go to great lengths when you reach out to me. I call on my angels when your heart is hurting, the weight you've been carrying for years. It's that feeling of guilt over past mistakes, like trusting the wrong people or making choices that ended up hurting you. I'm taking it out right now. You've been so hard on yourself for so long that you might have lost sight of how to start fresh. But today, I'm saying it loud and clear. Let's start fresh. It's still not too late. You didn't waste any time. You've really grown up. Even though the clay might be crushed, the potter is still around.